Welcome everyone, my name is Estella, and I'm back with more Tangle Tower. Two things. um, my cat has hijacked both my blanket and my pillow, so I'm not, like, sitting up as much as I'd like to. Maybe that'll change if he decides to wake up. He's been sleeping there for a couple hours now. Second thing, when I was going back through and editing this last video, I noticed something, which let me get it pulled up here, about our case file. This looks staged. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but there is a blood stain in, like, the actual room, but there's not one here. And there's also no red paint on here that I just noticed. So I don't know how we can, like, make that. I don't know how that's, like, I don't know how to point that out in the game, because it's very clear to me.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall I?
Okay, let's go back up to this room here. I still want to question Felix about everything. We haven't done that yet, but see, here.
The outline of Freya. There's a single patch of blood. No real sign.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really
Let's
close.
check the case file again.
See, yeah. Red color into the knife is not paint. But it doesn't let me do anything with this, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do because it's not, like, clear. So there was red paint on the brush already, but there was no red paint. Ooh, is there red paint in the photo? Let me look here. Let's see. You can't see it, I guess. It doesn't look like there's paints, but... Okay, in that case, let's go to Felix, because I want to question him about everything, because we haven't done that yet. Hey, dude. Have we questioned you about everybody? No, not everybody.
Percival Pointer. Good old... So, what do you reckon? Is he the murderer?
I don't know. Maybe. We still need...
That is not information we're willing to share at this time.
I'm just saying, keep an eye on him. Holds on to a lot of bitterness, does old Pointer. Just because he's always struggled to support his family. Slightly pathetic, really.
And how long have you known him?
Over 35 years.
Childhood friends? Rivals?
Don't know if I'd do him the honor of considering him my rival. Penelope seems to have really settled into a groove. She struggled a bit when she was younger. Always a little estranged.
How come?
Well, she was mostly raised by her uncle, and he really only makes time for his own daughter. Now, of course, she's bringing the two families together through her marriage. It's a nice gesture, heartfelt, but futile.
Okay.
Poppy's a good friend to my daughter, always has been. I think they get on well because they're so different.
Different like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona, not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
The heavy, heavy price of emotional intelligence.
It's true. Okay. Items. We haven't asked him about anything. We're still missing two things, and we still have not figured out the harp statue. Maybe he has an idea.
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say.
Oh, from her
but
family, I would
she had some
assume.
kind of disagreement with her siblings.
Mm-hmm.
After they moved
Distance
away,
yourself from them.
Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it? What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
Okay, what do you know about
Rather
this?
ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to her kind.
Oh, I
Do you know what
did
it
have a
is?
thought about this,
The creature,
actually.
I mean.
It's
coming back
connected
to me
the
now.
Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall.
Okay, so when I had looked at the harp statue before and I was going through and editing, there's several rooms in the house that have different creatures that are holding different like items or different instruments, and there's different like symbols on each of these, and I wonder if there's like a symbol close by to those statues that we use for this, but I'm not sure yet.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. I'm as confused as you are. It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
Perhaps she was holding a feather. Maybe?
It's unlikely
Originally,
to
she was
leave
holding a
paint
feather.
on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes, so we shall. Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down
Yeah.
one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Maybe he knows
Why
something.
don't you ask Fiona about that one? Looks like her area of expertise. That looks like it might belong to Fitz. Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. That's one of Freya's
How odd.
paintings,
It's in the
is it
library.
not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
I still think that this is Hawkshaw.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way. My daughter Fiona and her best friend, they grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea. I've been carving for a couple of years now. I
Who's
was
the
hopeless
bird?
when I started,
The
but
other one, I
it
wanna know
didn't take
that.
me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed, yes. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
Okay, what about this
Ah,
one?
you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
The bird?
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
Aha! Teenagers are funny, aren't they? I've never seen that before. Looks valuable. Now this is still in very good condition. Apart from the crack, of course.
What about those shards on the inside of the horn?
Looks like somebody broke a glass and was trying to conceal the evidence. Cunning.
I didn't think about that. But we haven't found any other glass pieces anymore,
Bizarre
have we?
things, aren't they? Penelope seems rather attached to them.
Do you not feel sorry for them in that little cage?
Come now, I'm sure they could leave if they really wanted to. Goodness me! That looks like it might belong to Fitz. Oh dear.
Do you know who this is?
No.
Not a clue. I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead? What's this all about? Some kind of rare
Oh yeah, I wanted to go back to
jewel?
her room
I'm
to
pretty
check
sure
the
the
little...
research is about a real insect.
If it's made
Her
of
little
gold,
insect box
then
that she
it's
has.
made of gold.
The statue was up in the rooftop garden.
Yes, it's been there a while. You can see the brass is slightly tarnished by the elements, but it's not too bad. Might be salvageable. Is that a clue? Really?
It might be.
Okay, we've asked him about everything.
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
There's something
Okay.
about Felix's painting supplies.
Yeah, the painting supplies. Something is up with that.
Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yes.
There's something about the image of Flora in the
Oh.
painting. Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. We're gonna go with Fitz first.
You get a good view of the
Whoops.
lake from here.
Sorry. Let's do this.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously.
Obviously.
Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on, then. Out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Nothing so far. The wrong lid?
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots.
Does it?
End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Okay, so let's take a look. So... Freya's paint pots... This one?
Let's take a closer look at this.
I couldn't see the lid from the... They also said that this was blood, wasn't it? Oh, the tag on it. Let's see. Freya's red paint pot is exactly the same. Is it? No. Was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot. And... But the lids were swapped to hide it?
Freya's red
Yes,
paint pot
okay.
was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot.
I didn't even
but
notice the
lids
label
were
before.
swapped to hide it.
That's interesting.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? and none of this is connected to your murder.
No, but there's blood in the paint pot. That's what Fiona said. This red paint pot contained, let's see, was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora?
This red paint
Yes.
pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
I think it was staged.
Oh, that's definitely something.
Or her, not
Right.
staged, her murder was
Fine.
planned.
Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure.
Used
So I
blood.
politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it.
And it's
if
also
that's what
broken,
you're
isn't it?
asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was
The
trying
birdie?
to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened. Seemed a bit insensitive.
Oh, yeah, because it's Freya in the photo. Okay. So we need to go up to her now, because we have questions for her. Hello.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
I feel like at some point... I don't think it's a knife.
not a knife.
Not in the painting.
We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
I think was supposed to be a feather. Maybe this? Because of the bird? A red bird
We'll
feather?
get to that in a minute.
Okay, maybe this?
Let's take a closer look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah, the feather, I didn't even notice that before. Okay. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird. Yes.
The painted knife is actually just a
I'm on
feather
it today.
from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
That would be from his painted models.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Oh, Flora's egg? Let's see, okay. Let's see. The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
The ink dip
Yes.
bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather.
But it
to
passed
remember
away?
it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time
That was probably what
staring
was in
out
this
the
egg
window.
then.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
So where is it now?
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally.
Yeah,
This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
The empty egg. Yes.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Because she had it for the painting, but she still has it on her.
Empty.
You... Okay. Oh?
Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
Let's take a look. Oh, it's so cute. Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message on the back. These are for you, love, Freya. Oh, precious. Can we ask her about it? We finished that. Let's...
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Okay, so we have another item to ask people about. I want to go to Freya's room real quick. Check the little box.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Okay, so it's not in there. There's something in there still. I don't see anything else in here that we can look at those. So we'll just go back to Felix and ask about the bird.
These drawings are quite
We're just missing
precious.
one more clue.
I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it
She
die?
loves Freya, though.
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
Okay. So he doesn't know. Let's ask Fiona. Fiona might know. Yes, Fiona.
Freya drew these.
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
But she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother. Like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Oh, she doesn't get it. Okay. Perhaps Kenny would have something to say about it, but let's ask. Let's just go through everybody. We've asked you about everything, right? Oh no, we're missing some things. Okay. But we already did your thing, right? Hold on. Let me look. Yeah, we already did your suspicion thing.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
Okay. Let's ask Fitz. He might have something. We've done his suspicion.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
Oh, there is?
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Okay. Poppy? What do you know?
How sweet.
Okay, nothing to say about it. Cool. I feel like she's gonna have the most important things to say about it.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
Suspicious. Alright, let's ask you. Maybe you know something. Otherwise, we'll take a closer look at it and see what we can find. We haven't gotten suspicion from you yet.
I've seen those earmuffs before. They're the ones Fitz always wears when he's out the front gardening.
Always wears?
Whenever I've seen him, yes.
He's like, I don't want you to talk to me.
Yes, very nice. Where is that bird of Flora's? It's been a while since I've seen it.
How long, though? We don't have suspicion of you yet. Yeah, what have we not asked you about? I've asked you about everything so far. Ask you about all the people. Maybe we should talk to Hawkshaw more. Because we didn't do all of her stuff yet, I don't think. Okay, but we did her suspicion, but she might cast suspicion on him.
No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
There was Penny's room where there was like the heat behind the wall. That was weird.
You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint. Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like,
It's nostalgic, though.
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Oh, okay.
You got it open.
But we knew
I'm
that
impressed.
it wasn't always cracked.
I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too?
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
No, I don't. Well?
Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
She makes a point.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a
How
photo.
long have you been here, Hawkshaw?
Now, we don't know why they took
Did
the
she say
photograph,
before?
do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory.
Yeah,
It's
from memory.
not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
A photograph of Freya could be important. I'd tell him not to quit his day job, but he hasn't got one, has he? These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
Exactly. Okay, is that everything? Okay, I got everything. But I didn't get anything on... Okay, so we've asked Poppy about everything, I think. Yes. Okay, let me look at this.
Oh, whatever it is, it's...
Well, it is the music. Gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
So he said this was a glass. Poppy says she didn't break the statue. Inside the horn of the ground below are various glass crack shards. Let me go look at this. Let's go out here again.
I'm still not sure about this.
Should we take another look?
I do want to look closer at it. We can't solve this puzzle yet, but I just want to look. Interesting. Okay.
Let's come back later.
I don't think we've seen anything like that stuff yet. Okay. Anything here?
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Here's the ink-tip bird.
Pretty.
Okay, she doesn't have anything to say. I don't think that's going to be helpful to us. Let me look at... We can stay here. I'm going to look at our stuff. Let's see. You're the only one we haven't done the thing for yet. So you went straight from the astronomy tower. Pandora Pointer's sister, Primrose Pointer's wife. Niece, daughter, Detective Hawkshaw is the hiree. What have we not asked him about yet? He went from his workshop to Fitz's room into Freya's tower. Okay, Felix is painting a model. He left his own room. Okay. Flora. She never left the tower. She's been there the whole time. You were in the library. And you came out here. You were in the rooftop garden. Were you were also with Fitz, weren't you? And then you went out to the stone. No, you didn't. Does it say where they went after? Okay, no, they went to the same place, they said. Let me see.
Someone humming a tune.
Poppy says it looks like a tape she gave Freya a few weeks ago. Okay. Did that give me anything new?
It's piano music.
Yeah, we know that. Recently, possibly during the murder. Yeah, there's a bunch of cracks throughout the house. Something having to do with the music, perhaps? Can we go... I want to ask Poppy to play that melody again.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Okay, no, that's not the tune. I don't think. Maybe like the end of it, perhaps? I'm not sure. Okay. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Let's come back here. I want to look at this a little bit closer. Nothing? Okay. These are for you. At a dead end again.
Looks like nature and rude.
There's a lot of birds in here all of a sudden. Were there that many before?
A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and...
What?
This one appears to be both.
Nice.
Let's see. Did we ask Fitz about everything? I think we did. And he, like, didn't have a lot to say. Yep. I'm just gonna go through and check everybody to make sure I got everything. I didn't ask you about him.
I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me?
Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
'Tis true. Okay, but we asked her about everything else. Okay, is there anything that we didn't ask you? No. The feathers. We didn't ask you about the feathers.
I think you may wish to adjust your threshold of what you consider to be a clue.
It's a clue. Don't worry. It's a clue. None of that helps me now, it seems. Your suspicion is also done. Oh, we haven't asked you about everybody.
We met Felix, your husband.
I didn't realize that.
He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try.
Nice try.
We spoke to your daughter, Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her. We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials? You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him from your window? Can he see you?
Oh. I wonder if that's important.
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really imagine those two being friends, to be honest.
You never know.
That makes sense. He can maybe see her from his tower? So maybe he heard something or saw something?
Grimoire, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
Okay, maybe we have something now. No? Really? I thought that was gonna be something. What else am I missing? I asked her about all of the items. Yes, I asked her about everything. The people are all been asked.
It's too cloudy.
It's also daytime.
Every astronomy tower needs
I want to try.
He can see over there.
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up. Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle.
Interesting.
I can just about see the gramophone.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off? In the wind.
Maybe it's glued down.
I can see the doorway. It leads into the hall.
Wait, what?
The door itself is on the floor, knocked off
Oh,
its hinges.
I didn't even realize that before. I thought it was like a trapdoor kind of thing. But the door was actually knocked off its hinges. Yeah, because Fitz said that's what happened.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
Yeah.
We should check that next time we're over there.
Oh, yes.
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
There's something about
suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
I forgot, because when we came into this room, I immediately clicked on the telescope and they said we should talk to him first, and I just completely forgot that we could do it. Okay. Alright, dude, you're suspicious.
So, Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
You're trying to get a planet named after yourself. You discovered a meteor heading straight for Earth. You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
You're interested in spying on
What
Flora.
could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Yes, because of the golden beetle.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that.
The crime scene, Pointer's telescope, was actually looking at the crime scene, not up at the sky. Yes.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around, both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So,
and now she's dead.
This next question is important. You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya
That's
at all.
true.
It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to
Lies.
head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
Yes, let's go. I'm excited. Oh, we got everything. Yes, and that too.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
She was
Maybe
trying
we should
to...
go back and check. And we could have missed something.
Okay, let's go to the gardens then first. What the fuck is this?
This wasn't here before.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
A layer of dark ink lays beneath the sheet of glass. This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck. You two. Freya. Freya? Huh. Okay. But we can't play these here. We have to go up to the gramophone, don't we?
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well?
It's a perfect match.
Well, it's confirmed. We
See,
have a
I
ghost
thought it was
helping us.
staged.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Oh. Unfinished business. Yes! Okay. So. Let's go... Wait, hold on. The crime
We
scene.
know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
Okay, Freya was stabbed by a knife. Why was there blood on the painting? Paint from the paint pot. Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink tip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
I think Freya
Somebody
set it up.
deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know.
They did say she was on the
The
floor.
door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
Mm-hmm.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle.
Mm-hmm.
That is, from directly in front of her.
But she was
But
so close to the
standing
canvas.
right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with the painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
Because she staged it herself. Okay. Let's go up and listen. Oh, yeah, we got this secret room here. I forgot. Oh. The attic. Spooky.
It's a statue of a wolf, standing up straight, like a man.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here. Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
Ooh, spooky. Okay.
Just dusty junk.
What is that?
What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Ooh. Ooh. Reel thing. A brass reel with a screw at the top. Coiled around the reel is a length of fine red rope. Okay.
Just dusty junk.
Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious. Where's that light coming from?
Well, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Let's take a look. Oh.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is?
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it. Just dusty junk.
My theory still stands.
The outline of... There's a single... No real...
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the...
So?
So she was probably...
Let's check the case file again.
Okay, no. So, let's go talk to everybody about this reel. Because that's our last thing.
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
Okay. Now... Oh, no, I wanted to use the gramophone. Let's see. Try it? Let's do this one first. So I assume that maybe we just need to play it and then check the item, the little crab thingy again. Just gonna let it play through.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
There we go, yes. That's it. That's one of them. Humming! Okay. I'm taking pictures just in case. Yeah. But I think it's saving them. For me. We'll see when we go next. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one.
It's piano music.
Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, no, it's irrelevant to that. Okay, got it. So we just need to get Poppy to play the music then. So we have one. The next one is here, for sure. Can you play your music for me?
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Yes! Okay, so it is saving them. Good, 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 good. What are the other ones, though? I don't remember. Let me ask her about the reel, also.
Where did you find this?
It was in the attic.
Oh, huh. I forgot we even had an attic.
Let me go back here, because I don't remember the other symbols. What are they again?
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
The piano, the bird, and the bell. The bell?
Let's
The bells
come
outside
back
the
later.
house. Yes. Right here. Yes. Awesome. Perfect. And then the birds. We just have the birds. Which, I don't know if we get them from here or from her house.
And especially.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
No.
They're bird cages, but the birds are...
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Maybe we go in here then?
That's a big window.
We already solved it.
I know that, but how do I get the bird sound?
Looks like nature and rude.
Hmm. Birdie's here! That's right. Okay, cool. So we have the last one.
That's all 4 melodies, I think.
So, what do we do with them?
Should we go back to the gardens again?
Yes, we shall. Exciting!
Let's try this again.
Okay,
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now.
I think we might. This one? And then... Little Mask Man? Looks like a bug. This one? And then Little Beetle Man? Okay.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
I knew it! I knew it!
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Go down. Let's go. I'm ready. Ooh. Underneath. How exciting. Oh, I thought for a minute that she was Freya. Oh my god. Is this Freya's operation?
It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
She like them bugs.
What's in there?
Oh.
It's a little diagram of a beetle, with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
It's the golden beetle.
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
There's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
Huh. Okay. What about this candle?
A candle, perched on a barrel.
Very medieval.
I was thinking pirates.
Medieval pirates.
What about these bugs hanging from the ceiling? Are they
Big
real?
ones.
Looks like they're made of metal.
Oh, okay. What about this safe?
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Cool. Oh boy.
Weird looking safe.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
Goodness. Diagonally slide the latches until they're in the correct position. Oh, okay. Let's pull them out all the way. See if we can get a look at everything. Okay, so it's like a perspective. Okay. Let me reset it.
Reset the puzzle?
Yes, reset it. Okay. So, let's see. So here... That's not gonna work. So probably start with this one. No, that's not going to work, is it? What about this one? Yes. Okay, so that one. That doesn't quite reach, does it? But maybe it doesn't matter if it reaches exactly? Can I drag this? Okay. What about... Let's see. What, this one? No? I think this has got to connect here, doesn't it? Maybe, like... Oh no, okay, so it doesn't overlap like that. Okay. Maybe like this? Yeah. Maybe do this instead. And then here? Yeah. Okay. I think that's working for me. No. Not that. No. Okay. Those are not aligned at all. Did I get it? Hold on.
That's the one.
Yes! Okay, it took me a moment. I had to go from both ends. Whew, goodness.
Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
What do we got? Ooh, secret research. A folder containing research notes and diagrams. 1. Our unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as yet unidentified chemicals. These chemicals are continually present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. Smaller creatures such as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. However, the chemicals may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected. I wonder if this is Flora's lab.
Whose research is this?
Because they had mentioned, like, Flora being like some...
This is some serious
scientist or something.
Research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
I know what's missing. This. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who is he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Okay. Yeah, the butterfly was also... Okay, so the golden beetle... Ooh. Let's see. Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the garden? In Flora's tower.
Pointer
has
been
trying
to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
Might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
I don't think he killed her.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
Let's go. A new area? What? Crazy.
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Looks like a harpoon. Metal rod. A sleek but sturdy metal rod. It has been stabbed into a photograph. The rod has a curved and pointed tip like an arrow or the hand of a clock. It has a small loop at the back with a short length of red rope connected to it. The metal is perfectly clean and polished.
So what's the photo?
Damaged photo. It's been framed but is slightly damp. The photograph shows a young girl, a large man sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. Is that Flora? Ooh.
Do you know who it is in the photo?
I have a guess. Flora's father?
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Where, though? Here?
That's not right.
No. It reminds you of something.
That's not right.
No. Oh, here?
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, makes sense when you know who he is.
So it's close. Lord Fellow?
Lord Fellow.
Really?
Wait, no, hang on.
Felix made a little model of him.
No, it's Lord
Flora.
Remington.
Yeah,
I forgot
makes
that.
sense when you know who he is.
There we
Lord
go.
Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father. Meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Okay. So that's what we have so far. This is the lowest level.
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks, and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
A single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
What's the book?
I think it's a children's book.
Oh. Oh, interesting. The ink dip, silver snake. Mistids of the Sea and Sky, a children's picture book. It looks very old. The ink dip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. The silver snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. The soul bearer, a crab with 3 differently sized claws. The amphibie. The amphibie? A frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. This is the guy from the first game. He's like the little monster that they're trying to find. I wonder if they'll do like other games that are themed around these creatures, since we have the ink dip and then this guy. That'd be cool. I like that. Okay, what's up here?
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Is it not blank? Misted Mansion, North Side cross section.
The Grand Hall.
What's that thing in the middle?
I think it's that big glass tube.
Which I thought that they were... Wait, there's a study? There's a secret study? What? Am I crazy? I think there is a secret study that we haven't been to. But this is the little aquarium.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already? A Bedroom.
That's Fifi's room, isn't it?
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
It's secret.
A bedroom.
Penny's room, I think.
Yeah, the warmth from the study.
The grand hall.
What's that thing in the middle?
I think it's that big glass tube.
Yep.
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed.
Misted Mansion Northside cross-section. A roll of parchment on which the plans for a grand mansion have been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before, and a second marks where it is now. The mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage. A room labeled study is in the center. Secrets.
Basements don't normally have windows?
We're at the bottom of the lake. It must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Can we see
Like
it?
what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's
Oh.
not what a lake looks like.
Is it not a real
Where
lake?
are we?
Or it's somewhere else entirely?
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More
Yeah,
empty
so
than a
what was in
normal
it?
lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late. Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
Yes, let's go. The aquarium. Why are the lights all on?
Whoa, it's dark all of a sudden.
Yeah.
How long were we down there?
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Hang on, it's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Oh! I thought we were gonna try and go swimming up from the garden.
Want to go up?
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The hidden I was like, the hidden here. The hidden heart. Oh my gosh. Spooky.
Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
It's very cool.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Yeah. He's so cool.
Ugh. You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
The limbs of the creature can be rotated and the claws can be opened or closed. Oh. Oh, okay. What is familiar about it? I don't know.
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
Okay, can I look at the case file first?
This crab really reminds me of something.
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
Can I look at our files, please? These. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of it. There we go, that I can reference. Because I'm not gonna remember those angles. Okay, let's try that again.
It's got a
Also, crabs.
Okay, so these two are both open. This guy pointing. Whoops. this way. And also pointing this way. And this guy is up, right? Hold on, no. He is up, but this guy is also up. Oh god. Like that? Uh-huh. This guy is up along it, I think.
Perfect.
Yes! Aha! A weapon.
What's this?
Something somebody didn't want us to find.
Oh, the reel! The reel goes on this. Haha, yes.
What is it?
It's a crossbow. That's what it looks like to me.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We found them already.
We found them already.
Yes. Okay. Number 1, the red wheel. Yes.
I think that might attach the crossbow, but not this part of the crossbow.
Oh, not that part? Okay. Maybe...
I think that might, but not this part of the crossbow.
Wait a minute. I thought those were the only things that we had. Maybe this. Spicy. Spicy. So spicy. I didn't even think about that at first. So Hawkshaw was lying.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an
But it's
open
Hawkshaw's.
mind.
So it's
You
Hawkshaw's
don't
weapon?
think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is
Is that why
definitely
Hawkshaw was
the
here to murder
weapon.
her?
But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Okay. Alright.
It's a wooden pinboard. Hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Hawkshaw. A large central sheet of paper has been pinned to it. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. A smaller sheet underneath features a drawing resembling the silhouette of a cloaked figure. I wonder who that could be.
An axe and some kind of hunting rifle, mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't there.
Yeah, the one that we currently have now.
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Mm-hmm.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Several pages have been ripped out, but a few remain. 5th ambassador located, finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works, perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom, nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved, but I know it's time. So are these Hawkshaw's notes?
Centipede, millipede. How many legs has it got?
Too many.
So, but wait.
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Oh. Oh. Wait. Who's this guy? Huh. This looks like Poppy and Fifi. But maybe I'm wrong. Photograph in a sturdy wooden frame. It's dusty and looks several years old. A brass plaque at the base of the frame reads The Ambassadors of Misted Mansion. The photo shows 2 women and 3 men wearing a variety of different styles of clothing. All 5 people have had their faces crudely covered in black ink.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
So who is it?
An incinerator built into the wall.
Incinerator? Oh yeah, that's what's on Penny's side.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes, but yeah, there's something.
Oh. No, the feather. Oh. Not much more than a pile of dust and ash. Among the ashes are several black buttons. Red-colored scraps of fabric are visible. And the feather.
Someone's been using this room.
Who took the feather?
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
We found the Hawkshaw photo in Freya's room. Yeah. Yes.
That doesn't...
We need something that could attach to them.
What do we have that could attach? Not this,
that's not
I don't
right.
think.
Something that's been taped at the top.
Taped to the top. What has been taped at the top? I don't see... Oh, this one. I forgot about that.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches...
So Freya took them.
Freya designed Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Because earlier on, very early on, when we had talked to Felix for the first time, he mentioned the Crimson Cloaks. I can't remember what he said, what we had asked him about that reminded him. Maybe it was Hawkshaw that we asked him about? But then he didn't want to talk about the Crimson Cloaks after that. So... the murder! The murder!
Time to solve this.
Let's do it.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Maybe behind?
It was fired from behind Freya.
Wait, I'm confused.
Me too.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Above?
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
How did they shoot her from above?
Perfect hiding place. case. We even found a part of the
They would have hit her in the head.
The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait, the arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope, doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Right.
Unless...
She had to have been laying down. Freya was never hit. Freya was already lying on her back.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
So why? She'd fallen unconscious? Have we found anything that suggests that she had?
She'd already been killed.
You think so?
Maybe not.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
Okay, so unconscious?
She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
But what? Paint fumes? The gramophone?
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
Gramophone emits poison gas. The music played. There was something in the gramophone?
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
But wait, hold on. What was in the gramophone? Something small. Feathers? No. What could have possibly been in there?
That's not it.
Okay, didn't think so. What could it have been, though?
Pointer's
The
research
beetle?
says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. Now, I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific.
Like
Since when do you know anything
dog
about the
whistle kind of
effects of
thing?
weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The horn it's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower.
Oh, why was the
Caused
bug
quite a
in
bit of
there?
damage too.
What was affected by the powerful frequency?
That's not it.
Oh, these.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that
Along
room.
with other things
That's
around
some
the manor.
seriously powerful vibration, enough to crack metal, enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away
The
from the gramophone
earphones.
than Flora was.
They
protect
protected
themselves.
themselves.
How?
With the earphones.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
Hmm.
There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Is it Fitz then that did it? Flora's not here. Can I examine it now? No, I cannot.
I can see the stars.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Okay, in the painting then. Flora's not holding a knife, she's holding a red. Hmm.
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
Yeah, it's in the book. The bird has been extinct for a number of years. Yeah. So what's the relevance of it? Let's take a look at the book again. No, the beetle. Okay. Mr. Disclaimer, the spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. But it doesn't specify various research notes and diagrams. It doesn't specify a plant that makes it feel threatened. Okay, don't have anything to say about that. Maybe the brush?
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
Would mix all of the colors she would need before starting her painting. The red substance on the palette and the brush was discovered to be blood, not paint. The paint palette.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here.
You did find it?
In this room. Where'd it go?
We found it somewhere else.
We found it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. We sure did. Burned.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene. And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
It's in the unfinished painting?
The unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, and then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she
One of
did
the
intend to
plants
finish
is missing, though.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas. That's not it.
No?
That's not it.
So what about...
That's not it.
No, okay. I was thinking maybe the...
That's not it.
Perhaps her photo?
That's not it.
No. Okay.
That's not it.
Maybe the secret diary?
That's not it.
No.
That's not it.
No. Well, then what could it be, then?
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Okay. That make a point there. So did she know she was going to be murdered? The blood on the brush was going to be used to paint. Was a mistake by Freya dripped onto the canvas? The blood on... Not from the ink dip feather. From... Okay, wait, is something sitting in the window? Freya lost is a murder weapon. The black paint? Brown and gray paint. The black paint was added... was going to be used to paint the potted plant. Which... the sketch of something sitting in the window. Okay.
The black paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
The yellow paint?
The yellow paint
Yes.
was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window.
So the potted plant fell, but where is it? Something yellow in the window of Flora's tower.
That's not it.
No, that's not it. Hey, buddy!
There she is. Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
Spooky!
She did. But she's a very good listener.
Uh-oh. Are you the murderer?
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Hello?
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
Wait, what? Something sturdy to tie your hands with. This?
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
Justice. for Freya.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy.
Yeah, I like
the
Penny.
volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
She's lonely.
I suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy, not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
Do they know how different she is?
Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other 2 Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place.
Are they dead?
Here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do, at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
The study?
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
So she's the only one that's
I
used
hear
it.
voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside. Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted?
It's the creatures.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term, from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
So mutations.
Wait, mystids, like cryptids, like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mystids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
Like
When
our
I entered
amphibian
the
friend in
study
the previous
at
game.
19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Oh, wait. Really? This little guy?
That's not it.
Nope. Okay.
That's not right.
No. Okay.
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The
So,
afterimage of a bygone
they
era
sought to protect
denied to me
Mistids?
in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts, the creatures themselves, all lost, taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And? What happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose, but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5, completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
Would be the beetle, right?
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure. But I theorize that he received it in the post.
In the post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second
that
day,
makes sense.
Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much.
So the research station was here before the lake, then? The original house.
Why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
What was the point of killing Freya? Is it because she stole the beetle? But like, again, what was the point? Oh, her will. Okay, the will of Freya Fellow.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Yeah, I knew it! I knew it looked like her.
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us.
Because they had mentioned that she was paranoid before her death.
Walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first,
so does she leave us
wanted to free the beetles.
Crab thing?
She has a fondness for them.
Oh, was it Poppy
Pointer
or
was doing
Fifi?
Upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all 3 families, and perhaps, somehow,
would convince
free
Fiona to leave
in the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened. Before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Damn.
Freya had made a promise to
I thought
paint
she killed him.
Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of her room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted
but why
knife with
spare
the blood.
Flora?
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea
But why
of something
care?
abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
No, Birdie! Get it! Wait, is she going to escape? No! The little birdie!
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
14
Both
minutes is a
fine.
long time.
No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here?
So,
What happened to
is
Penny?
Professor Pointer
It saved
not
both of you,
involved?
obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny a lot.
Yeah.
But what happened?
Sorry, Fitz. She's
what did she
evil.
do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something
Unfortunately.
land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on.
I should take the boat.
Why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself.
No.
Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So,
Fitz likes her.
Penny got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved
You're
to be
here?
an ineffective guard.
Yeah.
She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
She got it!
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Get wrecked,
Poppy?
Penny.
What are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
Oh. Oh! And she got away. I wonder if we'll go after her in a new game. I wonder if she'll be in the new game. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, that was great. I was not expecting Penny to be the murderer. I thought maybe, well, Hawkshaw and Penny were the same person, which I did not expect. That was a twist I wasn't expecting, so that was really cool. But I had a feeling I had clocked the Hawkshaw painting pretty early on. And so I had suspected something was up with Hawkshaw, like maybe she was wanting to steal the beetle for herself, which I was right. I just didn't know that she was also Penny. So that was really cool. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I'm excited for the new game that's coming out. It's supposed to come out this summer, I think. What was it called again? The Mermaid Mask or something? Oh, there he goes. Goodbye! Art gallery. Let's take a look. Oh, it's sad that Freya's actually dead, though. I was really hopeful that she was alive. This looks very similar to the older art. Let's see, Penny's room. Oh, pretty. The study. And let's look at the characters. So we got Detective Grimoire. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's look at Sally. I love her. Yeah, this was her original design from the old game, which she wasn't like a sidekick to Grimoire at the time. She was part of the case. So that was interesting too. Yeah, here's the original art. Very awesome. No, I like her. She's great. Oh, Flora's so creepy and cool. They definitely made her look like this is much older look for her than like what's here. What about Felix? Oh my god. Ridiculous. And I liked his finalized design a lot better. Fifi! That's a fantastic design. Oh, but I like her weird little like goggle things. Those are cool. No, I like her a lot. I liked her voice actress the most, I think. Yeah, Hawkshaw looks cool. Freya. She's a very cute design. This is so cute. Yeah, she's so cute. Let's see, Fitz. Oh, that's a very different vibe than what we got. Okay. Oh, cute. Pointer? Silly. I liked his weird little house hat, or house hair. Yeah. They all have very distinct silhouettes, which was good. I liked that a lot. I loved her design. Her design was fantastic. Oh, and Poppy's so pretty. Oh, I love the green is awesome. Dang. Yeah, oh man, that was so good. Oof, I'm excited for the next game. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!